Wedding videos for as low as 100,000 naira? Gusto got you covered. Call 080-613-44639 or 080-644-06274. Terms and conditions apply.
Yo guys, you're welcome to Gusto Reaction on Gusto TV. Donny Pesky out here with Big Lala in the building. How you doing, Baba?
I did okay.
We did alright, you know.
I'm still expecting what you promised me on camera the other day, but no problem.
No worries.
God day.
I got you.
God day.
It's the month of love. I go show love.
Sure, Baba, you don't show love.
I go show love. What is the issues now with artists and being talented? Everyone knows, but then there are some sort of maybe back and forth with them. They are not always delivering when you expect them to deliver. Like, what could be the cause?
Well, I think it has to do with people's goal as individuals. I think some artists are fine being average in terms of achievement, not in terms of quality or in terms of their talent, or even in terms of their talent. I think they prefer being
on the same level,
just above average. They don't want to strive to be the best, even though they have the potential to be the best. And I think, even personally, at the point in my own life, I think if I've done enough to get past something, I'm okay with it. My academics, and that was the kind of person, this thing will get me 60 now. I'm fine with it, Jerry. Who wants to care about? So, to go to pass and go to the next stage. That's all I cared about. Until it dawned on me that, Mama, you need to watch it. For example, your grade in university. If you don't, and then my final year, I just had to boom just to get to a certain level. But thank God.
One of such artists is Peruzzi. Like, we've overemphasized, or we cannot even overemphasize how talented he is. We could see what he's done with DAVIDO a couple of times on tracks, songwriting and everything, giving him Lamba and all of that. We see what he did on Amaka also, which was like one big song that brought Tu Baba back then. He dropped this album Rum and Boogie, which didn't even do anything. They didn't make a dent.
I think when he was released, yes, he had a couple of songs on there. It was clear that there was no big budget behind it to actually push
Salty
it.
Love came out before the album.
Yeah, and there was also Gunshots. Somebody Baby. With the help of a particular sponsor, they were able to shoot a video for that. There are other songs there that could have done, but he didn't push enough.
He didn't push enough this one, and then he moved on. He dropped Sweeter. Sweeter was unnecessary. Like,
Sweeter had the potential, right? And even shot a video.
You are Sweeter.
And I think they need to be different with their attempt to promote. I don't know if money is the issue or it's just the team. I'm not so sure. But Peruzzi is not getting something right.
And then he has moved on from that one. He combined effort with I've forgotten his name.
Expect TM
to drop Ready. Now this particular track, I don't know. Let me not say confused. Is it an original song from Peruzzi, or it was just invited to make I use you front? Okay.
So technically, the way they've uploaded it, it's a joint effort between Peruzzi and Aceberg. Because it's Peruzzi x Aceberg. Ready, is it the kind of record Peruzzi would want to drop? And Sweeter was, when was Sweeter? Was it not this year?
Sweeter was this year.
Sweeter was this year, right? Early this year. And if Peruzzi dropped Sweeter in January, for example, would Peruzzi say, it's time for me to drop a new single in February, second week in February? That's the $1 million question. So that now brings people thinking and putting it together. Is this really a Peruzzi record, or is this a means for Peruzzi to make money? Why? If you ask me why, because Aceberg TM as an artist is an upcoming artist, right? He had, I know a couple of songs he's dropped, and I know they promote well. They do promote well. And that means it's got a bit of funding behind, and it probably will be looking at an avenue of whose platform can I use, right? And then maybe identify Peruzzi and be like, I think Peruzzi is platform I don't mind being the number 2 on the record, but I'll pay for a collaboration. We'll use a DMW platform, we'll use a Peruzzi platform, which I think is exactly what is going on here. And Peruzzi perhaps I would say he's being guided. Well, I won't say for sure.
Yeah.
Before people say I don't know
exactly.
This is what I think. It may not be true and it may be true.
Yeah.
I think this is actually Aceberg featuring Peruzzi.
Yeah.
Even though Peruzzi had a lot of airtime on the song. And I think they are trying to use a Peruzzi platform or a DMW platform for this. And that being said, they see the value in Peruzzi brand.
Okay.
Peruzzi himself doesn't realize the value they see in him, but his brand is for hire. And they've actually paid to use. That's what I think it is. I think they've paid to use Peruzzi's brand. He himself does not realize how valuable his brand is, how he can actually make it better and make it top notch. And he's put his brand up for her. And it's not the first time you see this from Peruzzi. Cincinnati, Governor of Africa, which is not entirely a bad thing. But there has to be a place where you draw the line and be like, put your personal stuff, put it as priority for yourself. You can't drop a song, a new song in January, and then your brand is for hire in February, and then that's what I think it is. It may be true, it may be wrong, but seeing the makeup of the song, that's what I think it is. And I think Peruzzi can do better.
I haven't listened to this song. What are your thoughts on the song?
Well, I think it's a decent track. Aceberg TM is more of a singer, slow record singer. He doesn't do much of Afro pop. The little I know of him so far. So it's not bad. At least they were prepared. They've shot the song,
shot the video,
and they shot the video. Yeah, and they shot the video. One thing is sure of this. They are going to promote the hell out of this record because Aceberg TM's people are loaded, right? They're going to go to that. Maybe that's what Peruzzi saw in it. I'm like, okay, I might as well these guys want to use me, but I also use them because they will promote the record, which is fine because there's no way in hell that a Peruzzi will sit down and say, I want to make a song, and the person I'm going to feature is someone a lot of people don't know about. You get? True. Yeah, that's what makes me think that way anyway. But yeah, all in all, I think they're going to both use each other, and then they will promote. Hopefully, this brings them up to a certain level back in the industry. So
for Peruzzi, so is it the money for him ahead of his career? Because we know that a lot of time Peruzzi get paid to write songs, to do this, to do that. But then when he drops his own song, they are always like below average or just average there. Is it the money for Peruzzi? Is it the bag or the career for him?
Well, I think because he's been in the industry so far as a songwriter, he's made money as a songwriter a lot. As an artist, it now gets to a point where you are now thinking, oh, am I writing my best songs for other people or am I keeping it for myself? I mean, he himself needs to sit down and be like, okay, what is best for me? Or do I really want to make it big as an artist? But as an artist, it's not like he's doing badly, but someone of his talents, he can be more than what he is. I'm pretty sure he himself knows that he can be way more than what he is. But the respect is there from his guys. I mean, the people he works with, his colleagues. Everyone knows he's a very talented songwriter and a talented musician. You get so. But I think in the space he is, as long as he's making money, I think he'll be fine. As long as like I said, there are some people who don't strive to be right at the top. They don't strive to be right at the top. They just strive to be okay where they are. And I think that's where Peruzzi, that's where he might be the best version of himself, being in that space.
So finally, before we go, if you're opportunity to be in Peruzzi's team, what advice would you give Peruzzi moving on in 2022?
I mean, have a big promotional budget for your own content. I know it's not easy. It's definitely not easy, but these guys charge a lot for shows now. They make millions, and these guys get shows on steady. Even Peruzzi gets shows on a steady. So if he really wants to take the next step, he needs, for example, maybe a split from DMW as a whole. Make his brand a priority. Try and get a deal off any of these big labels that will focus on you. And then people will now see you in a different light. Maybe perhaps stop the songwriting because you need to keep the best stuff for yourself and not for others.
But you already tattooed 30 video on his wrist.
Man, change the tattoo.
Anyways, guys, you heard it all from Big Lala. Peruzzi, He has categorized you. So do well to prove yourself out of that category. Guys, let us know what you think. Peruzzi's new approach, is it the best for him, or should it find something better to do? Share your thoughts below in the comment section. We'll catch you on the next episode of Gusto Reactions. Remain ready.